What's good, people? It's a mad heat wave right now. It's proper hot in England. Thankfully, innit, don't really get this often, so it's quite nice, man. Yeah, I'm here to give an update, man. I feel like I'm gonna stop doing the freestyles on TikTok. So I started like this year. I started putting out consistently different freestyles that I've done from like 2017, just going around the UK. Mainly like London, Midlands, yeah. Just filming rappers, man, recording rappers, singing, not really singers to be honest, mainly just rappers. So I've got like quite a few handful of artists that I went around and was making music with, and then what I do is would film a freestyle, record a freestyle. But what I've realised is on TikTok, yeah, it's hard to grow sustainably with long form on TikTok because everything on there is done with AI, I think anyway, so it feels like. When I've looked up research and other people, they've kind of said the same thing. So when you get warning strikes and you get them so easy, yeah, you don't actually know why. They don't tell you why. They just tell you the audio or why they've removed it. But then by that time, yeah, you've edited the video, uploaded the video, you're looking at the reception you're getting, and then they remove it. So it's kind of like, well, I've already done the work. So now, what would have been an evergreen piece of content now isn't, because I have to deal with this strike and I have to be doing all this back and forth, and I don't deal with a person. So I'm like, there's no point putting the full things on TikTok anymore. On YouTube, like Leo Cohen at one point, this is just springing to my mind, he was very vocal about expression, yeah, artistic expression, and just letting music live, yeah. And what I've realised, yeah, other than you do get shadow banned on YouTube, yeah, you will get shadow banned, but TikTok distracts, and it's just too common. Like it's like you're chasing a wheel, and like when it comes to social media, from what I've realised, yeah, TikTok is like the CFD stock exchange, because it's all about speed and being quick and getting momentum, acting in the momentum, and then jumping to the next thing, which has got momentum, yeah. And like, you can build something on there, but you're not building your brand really. You're just building the appeal of going onto the app and getting your dopamine fix. So like TikTok is like the dopamine fix, yeah. And then YouTube is where you can really build and you can put things out and you can express yourself, and they seem to be more accepting of expression. Because with what we do, yeah, with NSTS, right, no one knows what they're gonna say. So like sometimes we're just sitting together, depending on what we're doing, or like we make up a scenario, yeah, and then we perform in the scenario. So if you listen to some of them, you got a man rapping like an African fraudster. Yeah, you got someone that like rapping from the angle of like domestic violence. Yeah, you got someone else like rapping from is one of them I do. This is me in it still, but with Ecuador rapper, Take Money Mommy, right? We're just back and forth in, yeah. This is when I didn't know how to record in studio, so we freestyle first, yeah, to get our flow and to get the confidence and to kind of know, right, take what you've done there, sitting there, stand up in the booth and do it there, yeah. Like, we don't know what we're gonna say, so sometimes it might be controversial, but it's not real. You know what I mean? Like, you got people like the Booty Warrior. They're actually out here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, doing madness. And then if someone's performing, yeah, you're being a character for that piece of content. So I just don't think I can do it on TikTok anymore. I can't deal with the strikes, the having to check it again. When you post, sometimes you post on 0 and then you have to like repost it again or edit it a little bit different so it doesn't have the same file name, just in case there's something wrong with it. I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I work fast as it is, yeah. And TikTok is like as I was saying, is like the CFD market. YouTube is like the long-term stockholders, yeah. They're the ones YouTube is like Vanguard. Oh, in fact, yeah, YouTube is the stock market, yeah. When you buy and sell stocks, ETF, long term, yeah. and then TikTok is like crypto. If you understand it in finance terms, that's how I would describe it. Yeah. And personally, I don't do short-term trades and stuff, because it always ends up, you get your money from the margin, and then with what you make, you need to put that into something sustainable, because you can't keep trading every day. Like, if you're trading everything you have all the time, you never have nothing. You need to have something to trade. So I'd rather build on a platform where I can keep building and keep trading and keep sustaining and operating, rather than just for the attention, the eyeballs. I have to consistently combat the volatility, the fluctuations, the opinions of a robot. I mean, like, so no, I think from now on, yeah, just making this as a stance and just kind of putting it out there. I'm going to be putting the full videos on YouTube, and then I'll use snippets that kind of will draw you in, yeah, and get you interested into why to listen to a certain one, and I'll put it on YouTube. No more full videos, full recordings on TikTok. I'll do the full recording, I'll put it on YouTube, and then what I release on TikTok will just be a short version or a snippet or a cut off of the full one. And I think that's the only way forward for my sanity. You know what I mean? But we'll see how things go. Anyway, thanks for the love, thanks for the comments, the likes, shares, the saves. But we'll see how things go, you know what I mean? Just expect a lot more to come. Keep your eyes open in your ears if you're enjoying what you're seeing and what you're listening to. And just keeping it moving, man. Them trees attacking me. Alright, peace and love, people, man.